now we're going to get into what we saw and what we thought were the highlights. There's stuff that we saw and we didn't write down, not that they're not a must-see or do, but we just did the highlights. We couldn't name them all. If you want to go and watch our vlogs to see what we saw and where we went, feel free. What's our link?
We'll put it right.
We'll put our link here. Honestly, I loved our trip and everything we did. So if this is something you're considering, definitely go check out our videos and see everything that we did, not just what we're going to list off right now.
Yeah, these are just kind of what popped into mind when we thought like this city, this is what we enjoyed there.
So for Brussels, we actually went outside of Brussels and went to Ypres, and we went and saw Flanders Fields.
That's just because it's part of like the World War type of things that we want to see, right?
Yeah, at the first half it was all back in the wars and with Hitler and everything. So if that's what you're into, that was a lot of highlights of our trip.
Yeah,
we went and saw different
kind of like
things.
a transition city almost.
Yeah, it's where we flew into and we were exhausted when we got there.
And it was the cheapest place to fly into too.
So it was a nice place. I would say their beer and chocolate.
Beer and chocolates, their chocolate's really good. They have this one restaurant that has like over 2,000 different types of beer. I don't know how it's possible.
Next is Amsterdam, where we went, and obviously the red light district.
Yeah. It's an interesting place to say the least, I guess.
Yeah,
it's just something
very
to see.
Interesting. You see girls in the windows. It was very interesting to see. Also, the Anne Frank Museum. That was definitely a highlight. It's just crazy to think that they lived there and were hiding out there, and
you actually get to experience it fully. Like
you
get to go through the doors that
where they were hiding. It was definitely a touching moment.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Frankfurt, where we went next.
There wasn't much.
It was a lot more business than we thought it would be.
Yeah.
There's really just like the old little small part of Frankfurt that's like the old town. And then really by the water, it was kind of more of a relaxing / business place.
So then we went to Berlin from there.
That was a crazy city.
Yeah,
there was
we
so
saw
much to
a
do.
lot there.
That's just like a history-packed place.
Yeah, if you're into history, I would definitely go to Berlin. Absolutely. It was really nice.
Just get a bike.
Yeah, we biked all through Berlin because it's huge and that's the easiest way to do it.
And it's
the
so
cheapest
nice
way to do it,
really. Yeah, it was like 12 euros for the whole entire day. And like there's so many biking lanes, it was just so much easier to use
they make it really handy to bike around. So yeah, again, we saw the Berlin Wall, Checkpoint Charlie, the East Side Gallery, the Holocaust Memorial. We also saw where Hitler lived before
It's right beside the Holocaust Memorial too.
Yeah.
Just down the street.
Yeah, where he lived before he died, I guess. So then from there we went to Prague, which was a very nice little city.
Yeah, it's really old and it's really nice. Like it's beautiful architecture, like all the castles, and the old town is really nice too.
Yeah. So we would say the Castle District and Old Town Prague. We went to a square and sat down and just sat in the square and watched everyone walking. It was really cool.
And the performers and it's cool.
Yeah, it was a nice place to visit.
Yeah. Warsaw, we kind of mentioned that before, just the old town really.
Yeah, there wasn't too much to see there. Krakow, we went to Auschwitz, which was the highlight. Yeah, it was very
emotional. It's just something we had to do.
Yeah.
And just the main square. It's a really little place. There's a lot of Jewish quarters there too, which are apparently really nice. We didn't get to go there.
We should have stayed a few more days. If we want to go to Krakow and see Auschwitz and see Krakow, you need to. We only
Auschwitz
did
for
one day.
And then the rest.
We should have stayed there for longer, but we didn't realize. So then Budapest, the Parliament building, and
it's really nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. And then the thermal baths was definitely a highlight for us.
The Sparty.
It was a lot of fun.
If you have a group of friends, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so you can get a card that you can put money on it, and because they don't take money at the Sparty, they just do it by this card. So then you pay for the card, you put money on it, and then you can go and get your drinks. And you need like 80 euros.
No, it was like 20-something euros, but 8,000.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They're Hungarian francs. And it would also be more fun with a lot of people because it's like a big party in a bath. So if you know a lot of people, then it would be more fun. But it was a really cool thing to do and experience.
Cool experience.
Yeah. Vienna. After that, we said Prater Park, which was really cool. It was like a little carnival.
Yeah,
they
like
had a big Ferris wheel that we went on.
Oh yeah, it's the oldest Ferris wheel in the world.
Yeah, it was a really cool thing to go to.
Yeah.
And then we also just said Central Vienna, where
everything else.
they just had a lot of shops and churches and
galleries and museums and everything just in the center, really. In terms of Salzburg, the old town, which is, I don't know, it's just a really small town where Mozart was born. Yeah. The Salzburg fortress that you can take the little gondola thing up. Yeah. That's where we had dinner. It was really nice.
Yeah, and we had the view of the mountains. It was so pretty. It's definitely a highlight of our trip.
Then Hohenmorfen Fortress. If that's how you pronounce it.
That was really cool.
It was nice. They have a bunch of fortresses there. Eagle's Nest and the ice caves. We didn't get to go.
Definitely, if that's somewhere where you want to go and visit,
look into it.
Yeah, look at the time of year because the ice caves are closed. Same with the Eagle's Nest for the winter time.
Mid-May.
Yeah, they start opening. So I would even go like late May.
Munich. The Hofbrauhaus. So just that huge beer garden type thing and restaurant.
Yeah,
and so we got those really huge jugs of beer and
that you had to hold in 2
food.
hands.
Yeah, it was just a really fun atmosphere.
It was like Oktoberfest.
Yeah, and they just do it every night.
Yeah.
It's like a Thursday night.
Yeah,
and
that's definitely something that you should do and experience. Then the old town Munich, that was just to walk around and see
the little shops and old buildings and churches and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then definitely a highlight, something that I was really excited to do, was the Neuschwanstein Castle. I don't know if I said that right, but it's the castle that's in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and also it was for Sleeping Beauty.
Oh yeah, that's what they used as.
Yeah. So it was a really cool trip that we took. Our guide was so funny. He was hilarious. Yeah, he was really funny. That was definitely something that if you're into that kind of stuff, it was really cool. I enjoyed that. Zurich.
Make sure you have a lot of money when you go to Switzerland.
Yeah,
it's super expensive. But yeah, Zurich was just the old town with all like the bridges and the rivers going through and the old buildings and the churches.
Yeah.
And
then the lake.
Lake Zurich.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was so nice. Like there's so many people along the edge of the restaurants and then
it was packed.
A huge lake with like boats and mountains in the distance. Bern.
Yeah, we just did a little stop there.
Yeah. I guess we didn't see too much, just walking around really old town Bern.
Yeah, we didn't have much time there, so it was just kind of somewhere where we stopped in between. Yeah. And then we went and saw Einstein's house where he lived.
Yeah, so that was
kind of cool. That's pretty much all we saw in Bern.
We went off to Zermatt, which was awesome.
Really nice.
So that's where the Matterhorn was.
Really expensive though. Yeah. We got lucky actually with our hotel.
Yeah,
it ended up being a little cheaper. But the Matterhorn was really cool to see, the big mountain, the Toblerone mountain.
It's a lot better from the bottom though than at the top, so I don't know if you should waste your
you can take like a little train ride up. It's like
86
Yeah, it's a lot of money. If it's something you want to do it, save up for it. But you get a better view down below in the town.
Yeah, it's not as impressive.
And then just walk around the town. On to Venice now. I would definitely say do a gondola ride. They're a little expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive, but I think they're worth it.
It's definitely worth it. You get to do different routes, and you get to go down the main canal.
Yeah, it depends where you start. You always have a different route, so it's really interesting.
And the gondolier guy tells you about the history of Venice as well and what you see. So it was really cool. The Rialto Bridge, unfortunately,
it was under construction when we were there, but otherwise the one side was really nice.
Yeah, and St. Mark's Square. And then you can also go to the Murano Island where the glass is made, Murano glass. We wanted to do it, we didn't end up having enough time unfortunately, but it's definitely something that could be really cool to do. From there we went to Florence.
Pretty much if you like art.
Like the Uffizi Gallery, all the art galleries.
Michelangelo, there's just art galleries galore, really.
Yeah.
The Ponte Vecchio was really nice, the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge, it's like little buildings, shops that makes this bridge. It's so cool, it looks really neat. And then the Il Duomo.
Yeah, it was really nice on the outside, not so much on the inside.
Yeah.
But climbing up to the top was really cool. We got to see all of Florence from there.
And for anyone who likes Jersey Shores, you can see where they stayed. We went and saw where they stayed.
Where they worked.
Yeah,
so
and where they worked.
Pizza there.
Yeah, we went and got pizza. It was really good.
Then off to Rome we went.
Yeah.
There's a lot to see there.
Yeah, it was
If you like
crazy.
history, it's just packed with a bunch of awesome stuff.
Yeah, it was really nice. I loved Rome, like being there with all the history and everything. The only thing is you have to have a lot of patience. There's a lot of people trying to sell things, and it kind of really took away. So for there, it's the Vatican, the Colosseum, the Pantheon,
Trevi
Fountain, the Spanish Steps, St. Peter's Basilica, Roman Forum, and Palatine Hill. Like there's so much. Navona Square. It was crazy. Like there's so much to see, but it's definitely a once in a lifetime place to go. Like it's so cool. Athens. It was awesome. I love Greece. It's definitely somewhere where I would say for anyone to go.
We got to see the Acropolis, see the Parthenon.
We went to the museum.
Really cool. Yeah, the museum was done really well. So like all the stuff that they try and keep kind of to make sure that it's fine and like restored, it's all in the museum, and it's kind of made like the Parthenon.
Yeah, so the bottom is all the bottom parts, and then the middle is all like the columns and stuff that keep it up, and then the top is like the roof kind of thing. So it was really cool. And then you can go to Plaka, which is like a little shopping area, like all these little flea markets kind of thing.
Type, yeah.
And then you can also go to the Bernazzi, which is like a row of restaurants and bars and stuff, so people just go and drink and eat and have a good time and relax, and everyone knows everyone. And you can also go to this other, I forget what it's called, it's some show that you can go to where there's like performers, singers, and they dance, and people buy stacks of plates of flowers and they throw it at the performer, and that's a good thing. And that's something really cool that you can always go and see.
And we'll just put it right here.
Yeah. So then we went to Pisa, and
There
really
wasn't much there. There's just the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
That's all we were interested in seeing anyways.
We were only there for a couple hours traveling
through,
so that we could get to Cinque Terre,
yeah,
which is the next place that we went.
Yeah, it's like awesome. 5 little fishing villages. So I would definitely suggest to go to each one. They were so cute, so cool. Like you're on a cliff and you see the ocean or sea, whatever it is, but they're so like tiny and I don't know.
Yeah, if you like seafood, that's like the place to go. It's all fishing villages.
Yeah, and you can hike between them. Yeah. We hiked between 2. It was like 2.5 hours long. It's really high, intense. So make sure you're in shape for it and take proper shoes. They're not always open depending on the time of year, so look it up.
Look that up as well. But there's also trains and boats and stuff that you can take if you don't want to hike.
Yeah. And then we went to Nice after that. It was a really nice place. It kind of reminded me of like going to an all-inclusive kind of place, but it's not all-inclusive, obviously, but it was really nice. There's a beach there.
And rich looking. It was really nice.
Very. Unfortunately, the beach was all rocks, but if you have a good enough mat, then it would be fine. We also went to Castle Hill. Yeah, that was really cool.
And you get to see all of Nice from there. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. And there's like this little place where you can get food and drinks when you get up to the top, so make sure you have a little bit of cash on you for that.
Just the main
center.
Just
walking around Old Town Nice and just walking around Nice in general. It was such a nice place to go. It's like somewhere you go for like a week at a time. It was
nice
really
buildings
nice.
And churches and parks, and it was just really cool.
And we went to Barcelona. It was huge there. Like there was so much to see. It was a really nice place to go as well.
It was really nice,
yeah. We went and saw the Sagrada Familia, which is a crazy building, or church, I guess. I don't really know. But it's crazy. Like you have to go and see it if you.
Like all the stained glass and all the crazy different weird.
Yeah, the colors that come through the stained glass is amazing, and the way it's built, I don't even know if it's finished.
Yeah, I know there's so much construction going on under there.
But go to our vlog about it and see it. Like I just can't even.
But even then, like that doesn't even show exactly what it looked like.
It's really cool. And there was the magic fountain, which was really cool at nighttime. They had shows, so like they had the water would
go with all the lights, and every single day is always different.
Yeah, but it's not on every day, so make sure you look to see time of year, time of week, because we went the first night and it wasn't working.
And we weren't the only ones. There's a bunch of people there.
So definitely look into that. That was really cool.
Park de las Ciutadella.
Yeah, we're not sure.
We don't know how to pronounce that, but it's just a huge park. There's fountains and zoos and ponds with rowboats and just a bunch of stuff. It was just a really nice park to walk through.
Yeah. Placa d'Espanya. Which was really cool. There was an old bull ring there. It's closed now and it's now a shopping mall, but it was cool to see from the outside. It looks nothing like a bull ring anymore from the inside. But then there's like statues and a huge fountain in the middle.
It's like the magic fountain's not too far away.
Yeah, it's like right down from it. So it was really cool place to see as well.
And then we just went to the beach.
Yeah, it was cool. Just depending on the time of year again. It was kind of windy and chilly, so it wasn't overly nice to be there, but it's a nice walk. You can either walk through the town or walk down the pier. You can see the boats and stuff, but it's a huge beach, so it was a nice place to go and see as well. So from there we went to Madrid. We went and saw the Royal Palace of Madrid.
That was really nice. It was interesting, all the different rooms. All their different stuff. I don't know, we tried to sneak some footage so you can see that as well.
We saw a bullfight at the Las Ventas Bull Ring, which I would suggest to go and see the bull ring. It's so cool. They still use it every day. Yeah, it's really neat. It's like a big circle and then all the seats and then the bull ring in the center, which was cool. And I was really excited to see the fight because I thought it was just them teasing a bull. But if you want to know, they kill the bulls.
And like 6 of them.
So it's not something I would ever want to go see again. I was horrified. I don't like that. I don't know, it's part of their culture. So it was something cool to go and experience, I guess, but I don't like seeing animals hurt, so I didn't like that part at all.
And there's Puerta del Sol. It's just like 0.0, I guess. There's just a bunch of buildings and shopping centers and different alleyways going every which way. And it's kind of like a Times Square almost of New York. Just less extravagant, but so there's
and then the
Retiro Park. It's just a massive park. There's like everything there.
Yeah.
There's like even soccer fields and a huge pond.
Then we went to Lisbon after that. And we went and saw St. George's Castle, which was basically probably the highlight of that. And then we just walked around central Lisbon.
Yeah, central Lisbon's nice. There's not much there. It's kind of a small place.
Yeah, it's all like uphill.
So
when you're walking, be prepared for that.
There's this one really nice palace that we didn't end up going because we didn't have time.
Yeah, and then we also wanted to go into a church, but it was closed. All the churches in Europe are amazing. Like the architecture and the detail, everything, the stained glass. I'm not a churchgoer, but I can't get over how nice the churches are there. Just to even go in and look at them, they're amazing. Nothing like I've ever seen before.
And there's so many.
Yeah, there's so many churches. And that brings us to our final destination, Paris. What better way to finish it?
There's a lot to see there as well. So like the Eiffel Tower,
obviously. I was kind of disappointed when I first saw it though. Like it's just like a piece of metal statue, I guess.
Well, it wasn't meant to be a permanent
it's
structure.
It's really pretty at nighttime though.
Yeah,
like that
nighttime
is
nice.
It's beautiful at night, seeing all the lights on it.
Then the Louvre.
Yep.
Just to see them when we
huge
saw
building.
it.
Make sure you
plan
out a lot of time, or you know exactly what you want to see when you go there because it's massive. We went to
Moulin Rouge. That was cool.
It was interesting. It was.
I think the accent between were better.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It was kind of disappointing. It was, I don't know. The dancing wasn't the greatest, I thought, and there was no storyline to follow. I expected something more burlesque. I don't know, risque. I don't really know how to describe it.
It was pretty risque.
But it wasn't in the sense like it was just topless girls dancing.
Yeah.
It was nothing like special, like I don't know. And it wasn't what I thought it would be anyways.
Then there's the catacombs. Those were awesome.
That was really cool. It was really creepy. It's all like bones underneath that. I didn't even
It's just
remember.
underneath the streets.
Yeah, but they came from graves.
Oh yeah, and then they dumped them.
Yeah, they just put them in there. It's really cool. They all line the sides of the walkway, and there's skulls and bones and everything. Like it's, if you don't like that kind of thing, stay away. But it was really cool to experience. Then we went to the Lovelock Bridge, and we put a lock on there.
And Notre Dame was right beside it as well.
I think that's everything. I don't know if we said the Arc de Triomphe. Yeah, that was cool. That was crazy. It's like this roundabout with the arc in the center and traffic all around.
So much traffic.
Like 12 streets coming onto this one with no stoplights, no stop signs. Like I don't even know.
And everyone just going everywhere, which way.
I don't know how people drive in that. That was crazy. So we kind of came to with a list of the highlight of the trip for us. So we said Auschwitz was definitely a highlight. The Matterhorn.
Yeah, the Hofbrauhaus, the Neuschwanstein Castle.
The gondola ride. Going to the soccer game or the football game. That was so cool.
Yeah, and then we also said the Acropolis and the Sagrada Familia.
Yeah, and then the catacombs and then the Eiffel Tower at night. That's pretty much it. If you have any other questions for us, put them in comments
leave it
below and we'll answer them for you. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and are getting lots of good tips from it.
And I hope you guys go and do it.
Yes, definitely. Experience it
it
because it was amazing. Once in a lifetime thing. And honestly, I hope it's not a once in a lifetime thing because I want to do it again. It was so much fun. Check out our other vlogs so you can see where to go maybe and get other
tips
ideas. Yeah.
Don't forget to like, share,
comment, and subscribe. That's it for now.
Bye.
Bye. Everything organized so your bag doesn't become a mess.
So easy. And make sure you roll your clothes also.
Yes, roll them.
So we roll them
so
up,
much
put them
easier.
into the